right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. As always, taking a couple minutes to get this shared up for y'all. Seems like it is just going to be myself here this episode. Make sure you check in. Hit that like button. Let me know who's here. Thanks for joining here. Make sure you check in. We are going to get fired up here in just a couple minutes here. Waiting for some more people to jump in here before I get going. Alright guys, just taking a second to get this shared around and we'll get fired off here. Alright, we got 5, 6, 7, 8. Money Mike, part of the tag team champions here, checking in. Appreciate you, sir. Alright, we are 7:50. We're pretty much an hour behind. So let's get rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. This is Hybrid Universe, Season 3, Episode 4. Basically the second Pandemonium here of Season 3 since we did our brand split. So let's get fired off here. Stephen Benoit Jericho in the booth. I'm the only one mic'd up as of right now. I will have Hector and James beside me. James has a lot going on, so he opted to not be mic'd up, at least to start this episode. But let's get rolling, folks. little bit of cold going on, so I apologize for the sniffles. And yes, live tonight, we will have that contract signing between Durgos and John Awesome. Come hell or high water, there will be a title match, whether it's the big gold belt or the newly contracted backup belt that we have here for the world title. One way or another, there will be a title match at Road to Glory. And yes, I know, folks, there's been a lot going on. That's why we still have the old intro going, but I promise you we will get an updated intro, at least for Pandemonium, here coming up shortly. Welcome, welcome. As I said, I've got James Black here beside me, as well as Hector. Hector is mic'd up, of course, over on our Spanish channel, while James, once again, is busy, so he opted to not have his mic on as we sit here working tonight, just so his constant phone calls and stuff won't distract the audio and kind of take over, drown things out. Opening things up tonight, though, we've got this man, Gorilla Cruz, the silverback, looking to punch his ticket to Ape City here for Matt 8-Star. Hired Gun checking in from the Blaze brand, as well as Money Mike here, part of the Tag Team Champions. Blaze brand checking in as well. Appreciate coming in here, showing some support for the locker room. Who do you guys have winning this matchup tonight? Couple legends. We've got Gorilla Cruz saying he's going to come in here, take over, and be the top dog in Pandemonium. But Matt 8-Star says he wants to jump in and basically start this gauntlet for Gorilla Cruz. The gold standard Matt 8-Star, no slouch. Matt 8-Star, the ageless one, the gold standard, just seems to stay in his prime. I don't know if he's really had a prime. He's just been consistently near the top for his whole career, it seems. See the Worldwide Wrestling knee pads. Matt 8-Star, one of the originals from Worldwide Wrestling. Gorilla Cruz starting things off. Vicious strikes here. 8-Star trying to get on the inside, but the strength of Gorilla Cruz just fought him off there. 8-Star trying to make Cruz fight his game. Flying through the air, going for an elbow drop. But Cruz sidesteps that one. And now this is... Oh, he spins him around. A little small package. Just a one. Great maneuver there from the gold standard, avoiding that huge power bomb that Cruz had him set up for. Once Cruz gets a hands on him right here, as you can see, Matt going for the ride. The 8-Star all the way up there with his 7 brothers high in the sky, and he dropped down onto his face. The 8-Star becomes a falling star, and now Cruz telling Matt to get to his feet. Now Gorilla flying through the air, delivering a shoulder block and a forearm right there to 8-Star, now picking Matt up once again, up over his head. A little falling 8-Star press right there, dropping Matt. What's this? This is Devil Dog's music. Is Devil Dog coming out here? Devil Dog not coming out. The music distracting Cruz for a second. 8-Star trying to take advantage. What a move here by Matt. Speeding things up. Matt from the top ropes. This could change the tide here. 8-Star now trying to stay on top of this one, but Cruz battling back just too strong, springing off the ropes, sprinting and spears 8-Star from the apron. Just when Matt thought that he was going to get a little momentum going because of that distraction, Devil Dog's music playing, a temporary distraction to Gorilla Cruz, but the Gorilla fighting through it and now has Matt up in the air, powerbombed him on the outside, and then a Samoan drop. What a vicious combo right there from Gorilla Cruz. Cruz now sliding into the ring, diving through the ropes once again. Matt 8-Star not expecting that whatsoever. Cruz suckered him in a little bit. Once again, I apologize, folks. Cold going on here. Matt going to dig in the toy box. Cruz not wanting any part of that. A German suplex and then just tossing 8-Star by the scruff of his neck. Around the outside of the ring here, Teddy Williams sliding in. Trying to keep this thing in the ring if we can help it. Matt 8-Star with a vicious strike. Fighting back. 8-Star now digging under the ring. Coming up and takes Cruz out with a baseball bat. 6 minutes left in this match. Sort of a different scenario. A 10-minute timed, no holds barred style match here. And Cruz knocks him out cold. 8-Star is done. Dominator right there punches the ticket of Matt 8-Star to Ape City. Little Miss Stevie, how are you doing this afternoon?
Good.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
What did you think of that match? It was a pretty exciting one, right?
It was good.
Gorilla Cruz beating Matt 8-Star. Look at, here's the final blow right here. The Dominator taking Matt 8-Star out.
That's funny. Dada, why don't you wear anything wacky to work? It's Wacky Wednesday. Who's that?
Diaz, a man who, much like myself, is very versed in submissions, given that he made his opponent tap out in his match. Now, Manny, you might be described as mysterious or sadistic, but you're not a walking weapon. You're not a wrestling machine that's programmed to have the primary objective of systematically dissecting the opposition. And when we go one-on-one in our Road to Glory match on the next episode of Pandemonium, you're going to find out why when I tap in, you tap out.
Big words here from the walking weapon, Jaden Walker. We saw the rookie Walker defeat Joe Rivers, the curb stop messiah himself, to get through round one. But tonight, Jaden Walker has to take on this man, the two-time heavyweight champion from Southern Smoke Wrestling. This is Manny Diaz.
I love you guys. You're my favorite.
Thank you, everyone, for checking in. Alex Priest checking in now. Drew Tanner checking in. A lot of guys from the Blaze brand checking in here tonight, supporting their Pandemonium brothers. And now here comes a man we heard from earlier on. The walking weapon, Jaden Walker, making his way out to the ring. What?
Are you using your phone?
Jaden Walker here tonight representing Team Tap Out, run by Josh Armstrong. Most of Team Tap Out hanging out over in the Blaze brand. We haven't seen a lot of them teaming up at this point together. The rookie starting off strong here. And I say the rookie, both of these two men are new to HWA, but Jaden Walker just breaking into professional wrestling, has a good amateur record here and the indies, but this is his first shot up in the big programs. Walker now wearing Manny down, working on the arms. Seems like that's what Jaden Walker's plan is here tonight, trying to work on the appendages, choosing the arms so far, it looks like, on Manny. No doubt trying to soften the appendages up to go for some sort of arm bar or other submission when he feels it's time. Manny going up to the top rope. You know he's a flyer. Sees Walker coming for him. Decides to jump down. Now a battle back and forth, standing, striking fight here so far. Manny Diaz, no doubt, wants to quicken the pace of this one. Manny battling back, wants no part of the strikes from Jaden Walker. Manny now dropping the face of Walker. Returning the favor, starting to work on those arms of Jaden's. The walking weapon has Manny in the corner. Manny definitely doesn't want to be trapped in the corner where there's no escape when Walker is so well versed in striking and his submission skills. Manny wants to get where there's wide open spaces so he can get flying around that ring and doing stuff like this. Here comes Diaz, top rope, flying over, and he caught him. No! Diaz was going for the eclipse. Jaden Walker saw it coming. I don't think I have ever seen a move like that get reversed. But the walking weapon shows that he has a lot more than just offense up his sleeve. That definitely slows the go, go, go and high-flying offense of Manny Diaz. Manny now working almost at the slow pace of Walker. Pretty methodical here. What's Manny got planned? There's a quick slam. Manny looked like he was going for something. Oh, there's a springboard. That's what we're used to seeing from Diaz. There's a 1 count, but Jaden Walker kicking out. Diaz now back springboarding off the top this time. Manny Diaz speeding things up. Looking for that running, high-flying springboard, that quick hitter offense that we love seeing from Diaz. This is just the second matchup so far tonight, John. Diaz now from the top rope, calling Walker to his feet. Manny is gonna fly. Catching Walker right there, and now he flies again. Manny sets him up. There's 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Jaden Walker kicking out. Pandemonium World Heavyweight Champion John Awesome is here in the chat following around, ladies and gentlemen. So if anyone out there has anything they want to say to the Pandemonium Champion, John Awesome, he is here where he can share his feelings and his thoughts on the match and answer whatever questions you have. Going for an ankle lock now. He's got it locked in deep. Manny Diaz is in trouble. The walking weapon has that ankle lock wrapped in deep, but Manny's spinning out of it. Can he break free? And he does. Manny Diaz gets out of it. You see him hobbled there a little bit. Jay Mercer now here in the building, the Merciless One, part of that team tap out along with this. Oh, speaking of team tap out, the team tap out member just gets cut in half by Manny Diaz, but no, just a 2 count. Jaden Walker, that young man, is not done yet. Just ate a big spear and a second one here. He has got to be done. 2, and there's a 3 count. Manny Diaz digging down deep, delivering a couple huge spears, able to take out Jaden Walker. But what an effort from this young man getting this deep in the Road to Glory tournament. Made it to the semifinals. Manny Diaz continuing to have a great 2-year stretch, basically. Won a couple world championships over in Southern Smoke Wrestling. He withstood an ankle lock here. I thought Jaden Walker had that one wrapped up when he had the ankle. But instead, Manny able to get out of that and then hit him with a couple quick spears. One of them was only from a couple feet away, and he still, for some reason, got enough of it there to take the wind out of the sails of Walker. And here he comes, Lewis C., the God of War, making his way down. This is the last semifinal matchup. The winner of this one as I was saying, the winner of this matchup will go on to the main event tonight and take on Manny Diaz. Everyone here was expecting to see Joe Rivers and Lewis C., or Joe Rivers and Colt Shields squaring off tonight to end this one. But we already saw Jaden in round one upset Joe Rivers. This man, another newcomer to HWA. This is Calvin Ricks. Going in tonight, we were basically down to 3 brand new first time in HWA competitors. If Calvin Ricks here is able to upset Joe Rivers, we could see 2 HWA rookies squaring off in this King of the Ring tournament, folks. Ricks, the genius of strong style, starting off with those strikes right away on Lewis C. Again, make sure, just like Nightbot says, you all go ahead and click that like button for us. Share up if you can. But definitely hit that like button. Lewis C! Drop kick to the side of the face. Lewis C is flying. Something has caught fire in the God of War, and he's flying around just like it was 10 years ago. Lewis just kicking and stomping the arms of Calvin Ricks here, trying to take that genius strong style striking of Ricks. Just trying to take that right out of Ricks' game plan here tonight, if he can. Alex Priest and Taylor Priest, apparently brother and sister or something. Lewis C stops a kick there, hits him with that dragon screw. Now stomping and kicking of his own. Lewis C is not relenting here. Just the one count, Kelvin kicking out. Lewis going right back after the arms of Ricks here. Definitely doesn't want to deal with that striking ability of Calvin Ricks. Ricks now squares up, hits Lewis, dives over the top rope with a beautiful forearm shot right there, springing from the apron up over the top rope, back into the fight. Lewis driving the head of Ricks into the turnbuckle, going for a second time, a clubbing blow, multiple clubbing blows to the back of the neck, and here we go, Ricks changes it over. No, these two just reversing and now continuing to club on the back and the neck of Calvin Ricks. Lewis C is not letting up whatsoever tonight. Can see how badly he wants this one. A chance to get back to the top in HWA. The man that goes on to win our King of the Ring this year. There's just a one count. But like I was saying, the man who goes on to win this year's King of the Ring has some real power here, ladies and gentlemen. Our King of the Ring can insert himself to any title match, not world title, but any other mid or lower card title at any given pay-per-view. So he can either challenge for the title, or he can simply insert himself and make a match a triple threat, so he, if he chooses to. And that is for, if Pandemonium member wins it, he can challenge for the U.S. title or the television title. Oh, Lewis rolls him up! Lewis rolls him up! 2 and 3! What a quick matchup! Did he get him? He got him! Lewis C with a roll-up pin. Pins Calvin Ricks here. And Lewis C, the God of War, going with a little trickery, ladies and gentlemen, catching Calvin Ricks off guard. I did not think I would see a roll-up pin victory in this tournament. Apparently, Lewis C suffered a very minor injury after that one we're reporting. Saw the end of that. Rob Anderson paying close attention to that finish, laughing at Calvin Ricks. You saw Mercer and Rob Anderson standing there on the outside watching the screen, the finish of that match, laughing as Calvin Ricks got rolled up on that one for the loss. CFT is Goons, Noah Youngblood, and Caleb Stone down to the ring, as well as that monster Jester Bryant, the Beast, on the outside. You see that monster who's been manhandling everyone, manhandling Colt Shields as well. I know Colt is one of the toughest SOBs ever created by God or gods or whatever you believe in. But there's like 4 members of Townsend Enterprises on the other side. Colt here seeming unfazed, with basically an army standing against him on the outside. But as we remember, Colt Shields, no stranger. At one point, Colt stood alone against all members of the Soul Sworn. Old Colt once more into the fray. Standing here with all active HWA members of Townsend Enterprises on the opposite side of the ring. This is supposed to be a one-on-one matchup between Caleb Stone and Colt Shields, but with all of Townsend surrounding this ring, it could just be a matter of time before all hell breaks loose for Colt Shields, who's here by himself tonight. Standing toe-to-toe with Caleb Stone. I don't think these two have ever squared off before. Stone now continuing those heavy strikes. Great technical wrestler. Multi-time tag team champion over in Worldwide Wrestling is Caleb Stone, but that's what we're worried about right here. The Beast, Jester Bryant on the outside, as well as Noah Youngblood. Noah, one of the hotter superstars in the industry over the last couple years, standing there in the corner with Terrence Fletcher Clownsend. Wait a second. I think I just messed that up. What did I see? Taylor Fletcher Clownsend? I meant Clarence Fletcher Townsend. Apologize for that. Old Colt fighting back here. I have no doubt in my mind that Colt is very much aware and probably distracted by all the bodies you see across from him here over in the Townsend Enterprises side of things. Caleb Stone purposely carrying Colt over in front of his employer, CFT. And CFT, you can see on the outside, loving it, dancing around, jumping around joyfully with Jubilee, is CFT, loving every second of it. Look at him pumping his fists. Colt has to be careful not to, you obviously you want to stay focused so you can win the match, but at the same time, there's no way that he can be 100% into this with that beast standing there, lurking on the other side of the ring from him. And this man, Caleb Stone, dangerous in his own right. Can see the striking power there, just chopping Colt Shields. The shotgun gets kicked down. Series of kicks to the chest. Jester Bryant is coming across. No, just for a second. Faked out Colt Shields. Came sprinting over, distracting Colt. Thought for sure that Jester was going to get involved right there. Sprinted over and then just stopped in his tracks. And there's a 7 count. Up to 8. Are they going to let him get in the ring? There's a 9 count. And Colt slides in. Colt slides in to break things up. And diving in just in time is Caleb Stone. Caleb almost got himself counted out right there. The shotgun going to the top ropes. Flying elbow to the sternum. 2, and there's a 3. No, Colt Shields almost has a 3. Caleb Stone kicking out of this one. CFT standing over there shouting something. Normally you see CFT down on this end of things a little bit closer so a lot of times we can catch what he has to say in the mic. Now, Stone setting him up. Townsend Enterprises all cheering, going crazy. But no, Colt ducks under it. Avoids the finisher right there. Caleb Stone had him set up for that big finisher. Sidestepping things with Shields, sprinting, double axe handle across the face. Trying to turn things around. The Shotgun now trying to regain control of this one. Something that he hasn't had since the start. And there's the revolver. He hits him. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Colt Shields hits the revolver here to put Caleb Stone away. Finally, the Shotgun gets one up on the Townsend Enterprises. He has done it one-on-one. There's a shot of that revolver. Townsend not even getting involved in this one. Oh, I spoke a little too soon. Here they are. Youngblood and the Beast, Chester Bryant. All three competitors of the Townsend Enterprises laying Colt out here. Colt able to pick up a win, but the celebration was short-lived. Come Road to Glory, Colt Shields is going to have to find himself some backup, some big backup, some Viking-sized backup, if he is going to be able to withstand and come up with a win at Road to Glory. Devil Dog was saying on the group page how ever since he was drafted pretty high, I may add you, to the Pandemonium brand, he hasn't had a match yet. And he's got a big rematch coming up at Road to Glory against Juice James, so looking to put in some work. And the man with the iron fist, Caleb Shaw, who's been just chomping at the bit to get in some action himself, stepped right up. Two former Forged in Pain brothers here square off. Here comes Devil Dog. It's been quite a while since we've seen D-Double sporting that camo. So he's got himself some G.I. Joe digs going a little 80s old school here for the crowd, and they are loving it. Devil Dog dropping a story, a life story, giving his fans an example of why you should never give up. This man definitely has never given up, has gone through a lot, and both during his career with the United States Marine Corps, and then getting out, the loss of his wife, K-Baby, a number of years ago, that causing a huge decline in his career, had a hard time dealing with alcoholism and stress and PTSD, just dealing with a whole lot, which could have ended his career. battled back. You know, he may have dropped a lot, ruining the faction that he helped build, Forged in Pain, because of his actions. That there's been a lot of negative that Devil Dog has caused while battling his demons, but you know, trying to come back from that just for it to be cut short again. We remember that great feud with James Black, our president here now, which actually ended up with Devil Dog being put in a coma for a number of months. He did end up recovering, battled back, and actually picked up a win against James Black over in Worldwide Wrestling. And now, trying to rebuild his career. He's been doing pretty well across the different shows that he's part of right now. And what's this music? This is Gorilla Cruz coming out here. Gorilla Cruz coming to the ring in front of Devil Dog. What's this? He's got him! Cruz has him up in the air. A huge slam. Taking out Devil Dog. Comes in here. Hits Double D with the finisher. And there's a 3 count. Caleb Shaw wins. Not that Shaw really needed help with anyone. Not exactly sure why Cruz was out here. We thought we heard Devil Dog's music come on, distracting Cruz during his match earlier. But Cruz comes right out here. And you ask why. It must be something to do with Devil Dog and Gorilla's exchange back and forth a week or so ago. That's all I can think of. And coming up next, folks, is that contract signing between John Awesome and Durgos. James Black will be hosting that here, and that is what's going on now, folks, so pay attention.
If you listen to the audience tonight, it's clear that the fans here at Pandemonium know that these two men that I share the ring with are two of the most exciting, two of the most talented men, not just here on Pandemonium, but in the entire eFed world. I'll go on record tonight saying that I am not only honored to share the ring with these two men, but I'm beyond anxious to see these men go to battle at the Road to Glory pay-per-view to claim the rightful World Heavyweight Champion. Now, it's unfortunate that we're in this position due to Sander Cool's actions. But at this point, it's clear that he is not going to return the World Heavyweight Championship. So what we're going to do, tonight we're going to have ourselves a contract signing. And at the Road to Glory pay-per-view, we are going to don a new World Heavyweight Championship. And one of the two men standing beside me in this ring tonight will leave the Road to Glory pay-per-view as the new and undisputed Pandemonium World Champion. Now, I want to make clear that I would much rather have the championship in my possession that Sander Cool is holding hostage, because it holds all of the prestige from Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. I held that championship one day, and I would much rather have that in my possession. But if Sander Cool refuses to return it, then we have to go on with business as usual. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to allow John Awesome to not only address Sander Cool, but also address his opponent at Road to Glory, Dargos.
Let me make this abundantly clear. I am only doing this because it's the right thing to do. Since at Stargate, we all got cheated. I got cheated, you got cheated, even the fans got cheated. But I'm not gonna live in the past, nor am I going to address that swine by name because he's not even worth my time. We live in a world that has rules, and if we don't follow the rules, it's just complete chaos. All that said, I just don't think that you're ready for this. Durgos, I don't think you have it in you to carry all this weight. After all, it was because of you that we got into this predicament. It was because of you and giving into a moment of weakness. So with all due respect, James Black, I know that you have to hype this match up for the ratings, but Durgos hasn't been, shall we say, the cream of the crop. He has been fumbling around for a while now, while I have been the most dominant HWA World Heavyweight Champion there has been in a long, long time, and there's no disputing that. And after I sign in the dotted line, after I sign this contract for the World Heavyweight Championship, I intend to come out the undisputed HWA World Heavyweight Champion, whether Durgos likes it or not. Durgos, I'm not here because of the circumstances like you are. I am here because I am John Nelson, and I am simply the best.
Awesome. That's what everyone thinks. Everyone thinks that I don't deserve to be here. Everyone thinks that I've been lacking off. But the fact of the matter is that I got injured because I can use a chair on my back and I was out for a month. I got ready. Just for the fans, I got ready to be Stargate, and then send to get opportunity away from me. Now I'm standing here in front of you, and I will show everyone. I will show everyone that I deserve to be that champion. That I deserve to be world heavyweight champion of HWA. You may have been dominant, but everything I did was for the fans. And the road to glory, I will walk out with the title around my waist, and I will show everyone, I will show all the haters that they were wrong. I like to be the underdog, because mostly the underdog always wins.
You're getting a little choked up there, aren't you? Just sign the paper so we can get this thing over with.
Almost expecting a brawl to start there, but going against the norm, no fight breaks out. Both men went their separate ways, and James Black back here as we come up with the final match for the Pandemonium Road to Glory tournament. Both men having to fight 2 times here tonight. No doubt still feeling tired, bangs and bruises from their first matchups. Manny Diaz right here squaring off against Louis C. There's the bells. We kick off the final Pandemonium Road to Glory match for 2023. The winner of this one will go on to face Drew Tanner, the Blaze Road to Glory tournament winner. And like I said, the winner of this match will face Drew Tanner, the 2022 Rookie of the Year in HWA, Drew Tanner. And they will battle at Road to Glory pay-per-view. And here, diving out of the ring is Lewis C. We mentioned earlier how this man just seems like he's, battling like a man 10 years younger. But once again, the winner between these two, whoever wins this match, and Drew Tanner will battle at Road to Glory for that King of the Ring for 2023 in HWA. What do you think, folks? Will it be Lewis C. taking on Drew Tanner at Road to Glory, or will it be Manny Diaz versus Drew Tanner at Road to Glory? Right in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, who you thinking? Oh, Manny with one of those big spears. We saw a couple of those spears put away Jaden Walker earlier today. Manny not wasting any time, hitting Lewis C with one right here. And now Manny going to the top, diving off the top. What a move by Manny Diaz. 2 count right there. Manny trying to wear Lewis down. Has him in an armbar. Lewis trying to fight out of it. Spins free. Spins out successfully and delivers a couple shots to Manny's face. Looking to slow the quicker Diaz down. As I say, quicker, but look at Lewis C, ladies and gentlemen. The God of War, Lewis C, just flying here tonight. Lewis on top of this one so far. Diaz trying to battle back. What a good way to do that right here. Now Diaz on the middle rope, calling for Lewis to stand up. Oh, he got up pretty quickly. He must have went with that one. Prevented Diaz from getting all of that flying DDT. Diaz going for a kick right there. Looking for that patented super kick of his. Lewis saw it coming. Like, young buck, I already got hit with one of your big moves. I'm going to avoid this one right here. Drop kicking Lewis off the apron. Manny back on the outside now, right after Lewis, trying to keep the pressure on. Lewis C tossing Manny into those steps. Catches himself a little bit of a breather. Now going back after him, you can see the red marks from where Manny ran into that step with his stomach and chest area when he fell forward on it. Lewis, however, was able to dodge getting tossed into those steps, saw them coming. Big time veteran move. Now Manny steps away, trying to catch a little bit of a break. Both men now in the ring, diving. Oh, he suckered him in! Manny Diaz was playing possum. Hit him with that springboard cutter, going for a super kick, but once again, Lewis C saw it coming. Able to block that big super kick from Diaz, and then a C shot. He got him with a C shot. 1, 2, this is over, and no, a 2 count. Manny Diaz kicking out of the C shot. The whole crowd is surprised, thought for sure that Lewis C just picked up the win and would be moving forward to Road to Glory, but somehow Manny Diaz able to kick out of the C shot right there. Diaz a floating neck breaker, float over neck breaker, and a 2 count. Diaz thought he had him. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Lewis C down, that's for damn sure. Oh, a flying elbow to the back. Of course, it's going to be boring when you don't have a match. One of those quick spears coming from Diaz, and now setting him up. There's the kick he was looking for, and then snaps him into a pin. 2, and there's a 3 count. No, apparently it was just a 2. Referee Teddy Williams signaling that was only 2. Going again, there's 2, and no, another 2. Lewis C kicking out once again. As a roster member, I'm sure it sucks when it comes fight night and you don't have a match on the card. But unfortunately, especially when we do these alternating week shows, not everyone's going to get a shot on every card, and it can take a while to spin back around to your turn. Lewis C with a slam right there, Olympic slam. There's a 2 count. Manny Diaz kicking out of that. Lewis hitting him with everything he's got, but Diaz able to kick out once again. Lewis now with a splash. Lewis C looking to put Manny away right here on the verge, and what a DDT. It's only a matter of time at this point before Manny, who made a valiant effort in this tournament, but it looks like Lewis C is only moments away from putting this one out. And there's another C shot coming in here. Close up one, and Manny kicking out. I don't even know if he meant to kick out of that one. Diaz not looking like he's got really anything left in him. Kicked out of pure adrenaline right there. And oh, that could be a break. Diving from the top rope, missing everything. That could be just the break that Diaz needed in this one. Manny now fighting back, trying to take advantage of this huge opportunity. Lewis C took a huge chance diving from the top rope all the way to the outside. Came up short, missing everything. And now paying for it as Manny Diaz, like a shark smelling blood in the water. Speaking of blood, mixed in the red hair on the face of Lewis C. Because of all the blood, now his forehead blending in with his beard here, ladies and gentlemen. Can sense the urgency, senses that Lewis is hurt. Manny's got to get this one back in the ring to try to put the veteran away. Lewis C wisely getting a little bit of separation, trying to kick some of the fog from his head here to continue battling on. Lewis now with another Olympic slam. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. No! Oh, he kicked out. Kicking out at 2 is Manny Diaz. Appreciate the support here, Hired Gun. Diaz tripping up Lewis. Manny on the verge of losing here at any moment. Ever since Lewis missed that huge opportunity, diving all the way to the outside, Manny now has been rolling through the air just like that, crashing on Lewis C. Let's see if that puts him away. There's a 2 and going for 3, but no. Lewis C kicking out. Manny setting him up. He's got it right there. Finally, Diaz hits him with that big super kick, but too close to the ropes. Lewis C too close to the ropes here. Able to get his feet on there, causing the rope break. Diaz not happy. Diaz diving, missing. Lewis going to the top. Manny sees him and slamming him from the top, knocking all the wind out of Lewis C. There's a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, a very interesting finisher right there. Diaz, opportunistic, using the weight and momentum of Lewis C to finish him off right there. And there is your 2023 Pandemonium Road to Glory tournament winner, Manny Diaz. A bloodied and battered Lewis C walking off. And Manny Diaz will move on to battle Drew Tanner at the Road to Glory to see who will be the 2023 King of the Ring in the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. All right, folks, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. The next show will be Road to Glory. I had to get through a couple things that I was really wanting to get on this episode, but in order for me to get it out in time so we can start moving on to Road to Glory, I had to get this one produced and aired for you guys. That way I can kind of stay on schedule. Hope you hinted on, I hinted on a couple things earlier. I was really hoping to get a Nightshade match on here with Zoolite to carry that story more. I was hoping to reveal the guys that will be helping Colt Shields out, possibly at Road to Glory. That and a few other things. I was hoping to get some more build on the story between Jason Dixon and Danhausen, or Jason Dixon and Jay Mercer, but again, I had to sacrifice a couple things in order to get this one out for you. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Thank you all for stopping by. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And I will look forward to seeing what you all thought about the show on the Facebook group page. Have a great night.